Make sure you guys follow me on Twitch. I'm gonna be doing live reactions of anime on there. Hey Shama family, what's up? Today I am back with another anime review. This was a reaction. Alright, so I did react to episodes 1 to 2 of Ranking of Kings, but guess what the fuck I forgot to even do? Speak to the fucking microphone. The microphone wasn't even on. Yo. So you don't understand how upset I am, but your girl recovered, and I said, you know what? No, we not gonna be, you know, sobbing, weeping. We're gonna do this shit. Here is my review of the first 2 episodes of Ranking of Kings. So first of all, this anime is a breath of fresh air. Let me tell you why. Because the main character is hard of hearing, and he can't speak either. But he shows so much courage and boldness, you know, and fierce that, you know, he's not just some old regular pushover, like you just gonna like, haha, yeah, I'm gonna shit on you. No, like this nigga BOIJI will dead ass fight the fuck back. I just love it. It was funny. I found it hilarious. Like in the first episode, you know, when he met Kage, which was so cute. It was such like a cute interaction because that was really BOIJI's first friend, like, you know, someone who actually acknowledged him. It was funny when he kept on showing up days for days and giving away his clothes to Kage. And I was just like, yo, on the 4th day he came, I was like, bro, you better not give it up. Don't give up your clothes, like, come on. I just found that part really funny. But what I also love too is that Kage really took a liking to BOIJI. And what I noticed about the both of them is that they both need each other in their lives, like for real. Like, you know, Kage growing up, like his whole backstory in the 2nd episode, that shit was wild. Like, you just gonna murder his mom like that? First of all, the kingdom and shit fucked up, like murder all his family members and shit, and then murder his mom, and his mom basically sacrificed herself. And I was like, damn. Like, when that part came up, especially when you hear the sound effects of them stabbing her, like, and even killing the family members, like, I was like, oh, this shit gets dark. It's not just a happy-go-lucky anime. Nah, my nigga. Like, I pretty sure there's gonna be more dark moments in this series, like, that I'm gonna witness, you know. So that point right there, I was like, oh yeah, like, don't don't think like this is a fairy tale, or kind of like, oh, it's gonna be, because it's not, bitch. It's gonna hit you in the feels. It's gonna hit you where you least expect it. Shit is really gonna be like low-key traumatizing probably for you, like, you know, as the viewer. So yeah, so seeing Kage's backstory, it was really sad, you know. And I hated that motherfucker, that fat guy who found him up on the street and shit, you know, basically took him in and was like, oh yeah, but, you know, always feeding him scraps, always feeding him, you know, just treated him like shit, you know, like. And I didn't like that. I didn't like that he sold him out, like, to the kingdom, like, because he saw the flyer that, now I got it, that said, oh, looking for Kage, you know, looking for the last Shadow Clan member and shit. And he took that as an opportunity and tried to turn him in and shit. And it's crazy. Out of all of that, despite this nigga turning him in, on this motherfucker's deathbed, his last dying breath, his last sight of what he got stabbed, you know, because him and some nigga was fighting in the bar and shit. He got stabbed in the stomach or in the chest, and he dying, he bleeding out, right? Why Kage, after everything was said and done, after all this nigga did to Kage, this dude, Kage, still came back to him, you know, was like, oh my God, you know, crying. He's like, you know, like, oh, no, don't leave, I'm here, like, no, don't go, you know. And this nigga, you know, let out a tear. Like, he let out a tear before he died. And it's like, yeah, nigga, that nigga still stood by your side even when you sold him out. So, you know, I kind of feel like he got what was coming to him. I don't care. Like, you don't treat Kage like that. I hate the Kingdom's people so far. Like, I hate how they view Bojji, you know? So I just like that dynamic between the two. Like, they really both need each other in their lives. Episode 2 was fire. Like, episode 1, the ending of episode 1 going into episode 2 was fire because I love that BOIJI actually knows how to sword fight. This nigga was ducking, dodging, all that shit, giving his older brother a run for his money, like, you know, just keeping it like, ha, you know, and the older brother was like flustered. He's like, oh my God, like, I can't believe BOIJI, what the fuck does this little nigga know about how to freaking fight? How is he even getting me? But then the sword master dude says something to him in sign language, basically saying, oh, this is not the true way of the king, you know, of fighting, you know, some shit like that, right? And that's what basically made BOIJI let down his guard. And it's like, I think he did that to test BOIJI, but you saw how, you know, at the end of the day, it's like, oh shit, like BOIJI, I guess, really ain't all that ready, because the brothers still beat him up, but it was still very unfair. It was really high-key unfair. Like, I didn't like that. I still don't know this nigga's motives. Like what Kage said too at the end of the episode, like, I don't understand what's the sword master dude's motives for why he did that shit to BOIJI or whatever. I don't trust him. Sorry, it wasn't that you know, don't know his motive. It's just that he don't really trust BOIJI with, sorry, he don't trust BOIJI with him and stuff. So I'm kind of on the same page with Kage. But yeah, overall, this was really good. Like, I love it. And another thing I like about this anime is that I love that, you know, aesthetic to it. It's like a child's book, you know, like a childhood book that you read about, you know, like your parents read to you and you see the pictures, or like, you know, you're at elementary school and you're being read, you know, the teacher is reading the freaking book and they showing the pictures, you know, they be like, oh, like a, you know, show it to the class, the open the book with the pictures and stuff. No, yeah, like that's how I felt. I felt like I'm witnessing greatness right now, you know, like this is the beginning of BOIJI's epic career, you know, of his epic story. This was just beautiful. I cried. Y'all not gonna hear the audio, but y'all gonna see my face right here. I cried at the end.
俺本気で言ってんだぜ。俺本気だぜ。ボッチ。
And I was just like so sad. I was like, nah, this was beautiful because I love that Kage that ass told BOIJI, like, bro, like, you did great out there. Like, I don't give a fuck what all those other people say. Like, you were awesome in my eyes. Like, you were awesome in my book. Like, you was actually putting up a fight. Like, you was good. And honestly, bro, I want to be in your corner. Let me follow you. Let me be with you, because you truly deadass do inspire me too. And I'm here for you, you know? And I just love that, because like I said, they both really need each other to rely on. They both never had anybody there for them. You know, I feel like Kage, he really wanted somebody to always be there for him. You know, he wanted that love. He wanted that attention. He wanted that, you know, that closeness with somebody, you know, that mean a lot to him. And the only time honestly, the last time he really experienced that closeness and everything, real, genuine, true connection, closeness, was with his mom. Not with the fucked up dude who sold him out and shit. Nah, like, that dude was just using him for robbing money. I said robbing money, wow, what? Using him to rob people, using him to get riches, using him, you know, to do mad dirty work and shit. And yeah, I didn't like that. But that, you know, when that nigga was dying, I feel like, yeah, he was crying because he's like, damn, like, you're the only person that still is by my side. after everything was said and done, and I sold you out, yet you're still here. Like, damn, I'm so sorry. He was crying because he probably regrets selling him out, and he basically took Kage for granted. He took Kage for granted. He should have treated him way better. But that's okay, because Kage is with the most compassionate person he can be with right now, which is BOIJI. And I love them. I could see this going into, like, you know, like, I see them like building like a bromance too together and shit. And it's just gonna be so cool. Like, no, but for real though, that the ending of episode 2, like, that shit really tug at my heartstrings. And I was like, yo, I was like, damn, I'm only 2 episodes in and I'm already crying. Like, what the hell? Like, goddamn, I thought I would cry like around episode 10 or maybe episode, I don't know, 20 something or whatever. Nah, bro, I cried in the 2nd episode. But let me tell you this. No great anime starts off without at least making you cry, you know, or at least like you feel for the character. Like, that shit unexpectedly tugs at your heartstrings. All right. And like with Yu Yu Hakusho, the 1st episode, that shit definitely made me cry. Like, I'm like, yo, nah, because that was crazy. It was crazy how Yusuke died just like that, and then come to find out the boy was actually alive, and then, you know, and then seeing Kuwabara got emotional for him at his wake. You know, it was just, it was crazy. Like, but I stand true to what I said. All right, this was just so epic. And one of the quotes, like, their bonding moment at the end of episode 2 between BOIJI and Kage, it reminds me so much of Kamina and Shimon from Gurren Lagann. So my favorite quote, I deadass looked this up because that quote even stood with me till this day because it was so impactful and it's so inspiring. Like, it deadass makes you keep pushing forward. So Kamina, remember that episode, guys? Kamina said, "Believe in yourself, not in the you who believes in me, not the me who believes in you. Believe in the you who believes in yourself." That is so fucking impactful. Decades later. First of all, Shannon, it's not really decades later. It's like almost like, wait, let me see. Almost. It will kind of soon be decades later, but not. But it's been like 10 plus years since Gurren Lagann aired, basically. So, like, I think maybe like 14 years, 13 years, maybe. Whatever, you get it, right? But that quote was so huge on me because it's so crazy, because Kamina said that shit just before, you know, he died. Deadass. And that episode broke me too. Episode 7 of Gurren Lagann, I was like, nah. I think it was episode 7 or 8. Whatever. My nigga, I was broken. I didn't even want to finish watching the series. I was like, nah, I can't go on if Kamina's not here. But he had to die off to push Shimon forward into greatness. Into what he accomplished at the end of Gurren Lagann, all right? And basically, that's what Kage was telling him. Like, bro, like, yo, you gotta believe in yourself. Like, and, yeah, it was just epic. I love when BOIJI cried too when he saw Kage. Like, he was so happy. First of all, it was so funny when BOIJI saw Kage and he was deadass, like, he pointed to the chest like, oh, like, look, like, I got more stuff for you to rob from me. Like, here you go. And then Kage's like, no, I don't want your shit. I don't want it no more. He's like, I'm not really here for that. Like, and then tell him the true feelings. Like, bro, like, I just want to follow you. Like, I want to be by your side. Because, yeah, you're really the underdog. I feel like both of them are the underdogs, you know? I think eventually Kage will have a moment in time where he has to prove himself. I think to the kingdom, like, because I don't know how the kingdom is gonna feel like once Kage is fully in the picture and, you know, he's BOIJI's friend and stuff like that. But I'm pretty sure he has to prove to them, like, yo, bro, like, I'm not here to assassinate BOIJI. I'm not here, like, I like this dude. Like, I was freaking abandoned, fam. Like, my mom died. After y'all motherfuckers killed my mom, you know what? I still fucks with BOIJI though. Like, BOIJI is my dude. Like, nah, you know, and And yeah, like he just, like I said, they both need each other for support because they were both at their lowest, and they unexpectedly became the people that they truly needed in their lives. And so I also love when BOIJI was crying too when Kage was telling him that, you know, you did a great job. Cause mind you, that whole day, BOIJI didn't even see Kage. He has not seen Kage all day. Like prior to that fight, he has not seen Kage all day. So I'm pretty sure BOIJI was like, oh shit, bro, like I'm finally seeing you. Oh, like, you know, like, yeah. And then, you know, it's just beautiful. It's just a beautiful bonding moment. I'm gonna love their bromance even more as the season goes on. I just freaking know it. This was just really freaking amazing. Anything else I gotta say about these 2 episodes? BOIJI's upbringing. First of all, my first reaction, I was like, damn, his mom is big. What the fuck, you know? Because I'm like, yo, that's a big ass hand. Like, damn, how tall are his parents? And then, you know, I saw the dad eventually, you know, when the dad kind of like scolded him a little bit, you know. I'm interested in finding out what are certain people's true intentions with being in BOIJI's life and them being in the kingdom, being in that castle. I just want to know. I just need to know. Other than that, yeah, like his upbringing was harsh. Like everybody was just deadass making fun of him and shit because, you know, they're like, oh, can't hear, you can't talk. Let's make fun of you, you know, and for what? Like, that's not fun. That's not fun at all. And like I said that I feel like this anime put sign language on the map, but it definitely brought awareness to how important it is to learn sign language and why we should learn sign language. Even if even if you feel like you don't need it, you never know when you're gonna need it. You know, it's really important that we be open-minded and take the opportunity to want to get to know sign language, or even, you know, just, yeah, because like I said, you never know. But I love this anime already. This is my show. This is my heart. And I can't believe I waited this long to like react to it, to watch it. But it's all right. We here now. That's all that matters. That's right. So yeah, I really love how, you know, everybody and their moms were so shocked, like, oh my god, like, oh shit, BOIJI is actually dodging. Yo, he got some serious skills. Oh shit, you know, like, you gotta love the look on people's faces when they see that the underdog is really coming out on top, you know. And I just cannot wait to keep witnessing BOIJI's greatness. Dead fucking ass, like, so passionate about this nigga, yo. He's just so cute. I just want to hold him. Like, I just want to cherish him. Like, I wish he was my baby. Like, he could be my son. I'm like, yo, listen, dear, like, you're going to be good. You're going to be perfect, all right? Don't listen to the naysayers. You know, like, for real. No, he's just so cute. So, yeah, as time goes on, you know, we will definitely unpack and see the truth about certain characters, certain things. You know, I know will definitely be revealed. All right, so that is my review of episode 1 and 2. The next reaction, I'm telling you guys, I will make sure I have this fucking shit plugged in because I just cannot believe I was speaking and then fucking air. Like, what the hell, Shannon? Then fucking air, really? But yeah, guys, what were some of your favorite moments from episode 1 and 2? What do you think about Kage's backstory? And how do you feel about BOIJI's upbringing? And how do you feel about him now? Because we see how BOIJI was like, we kind of caught him at like his lowest, you know? He was deadass trying to, you know, pick up the heavy ass sword. And I honestly think if he wasn't bandaged up and he wasn't hurt, I believe he will pick up that sword. I know for a fact, I think he will definitely pick up that sword one day. If not by the end of this season, he definitely will someday. I know that for a fact because he definitely had it in him. I'm like, bro, you could do it, but he needs to recover first. He really deadass needs to heal his injury. But yeah, what y'all think about BOIJI's upbringing? Oh, by the way, I wanted to tell y'all, the opening and ending, awesome. They're awesome. I really love it. Like, the opening is really cute. I love it. I like the song. And the ending song is really good too. Like, I love it so much because, you know, they both like with each other. And they're, like I said before, they're all that they need in each other's lives, really. Like, hey, if I got Kage, I could do anything. Hey, if I got BOIJI, I could do anything. And that's where true friendship really fucking lies. Like, you really gotta, it's hard to have friends like Kage or BOIJI come around, you know? Like, you don't really find that bond anywhere. It's really good. It's such a beautiful bond, and I'm here for it, and I can't wait to keep going. Yeah. All right, guys. So yeah, that is all I got. All right, y'all let me know in the comments below what y'all thought. All right, guys. Till next time, Johnny.